testing. Oh my goodness. Just fell out. That is an important piece. I saw a piece laying on the ground, and I was like, what the heck? It's a bracket that holds that together. Cheers. I'm good.
So you're good?
Yeah.
You sure? We have an extra chair down here.
Got one down there? This was laying down there. I'm like, oh, I wonder what that's for. As soon as I sat down, I found out.
We do have extra ones, so we can just move.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thanks, bud. So when I start with the radio, you start then too, or do you start later?
I'm already streaming. So in 3 minutes, the radio, the guy, the producer, is gonna put us on air.
Okay, I'll tell him we're gonna start. Is he seeing this time right
Yep.
now? Okay.
Hello, 1, 2. Hello, 1, 2. Test 1, 2. All right, so according to the clock, we are going to start in 1 minute. I like it. The priest is playing. I've never seen him in the band before. One of the ladies down below said I didn't know he could play a musical instrument. I said maybe he's not. Maybe he's just fake. Starting in 5. And good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome from Assumption High School, where tonight we have Marawood Conference South basketball action for you, boys style. As tonight, it's the Assumption Royals playing host to the Apaches of Auburndale. Hi, everybody. My name's Randy Paul. We got a whole host of folks alongside tonight. Don Chesborough back at our studios. He's been there on and off all day long. Trevor Zaleski and Sam Hoke next to me, and hopefully we'll have a little report from Gene Delisio as well at halftime. Glad you're along for this conference action. Auburndale, really good squad this year under the direction of Chad Weinferter. Had a nice chat with him this year. They're 11-1 on the season, 7-1 in conference. Of course, nobody has touched Stratford to this point. Matter of fact, they're ranked 10th are the Apaches in Division 4, while Stratford is number 1 or 2, depending upon which poll you look at. When they met back on January 3rd, it was Stratford over Auburndale, 61-34. Outside of that, though, the Apaches have no losses on the season. They've had themselves a really good year. As a matter of fact, on Tuesday, they kind of crushed Newman at home, 85-53. They were up 49-26 at the break, and then outscored the Cardinal 36-27 in half number 2. Hunter Wright led the way with 27 points. Fletcher Robb added 25, and Cooper Weinferter, coach's son, also had 10. For the Assumption Royals, on Tuesday they fell at home to the Tigers of Stratford, 58-18. They were up 40-9 at half, and old Big Ben Barton, who's on his way to Wisconsin, leading the way with 16 points for the Tigers. Well, the first meeting between the Apaches and the Royals, way back on Tuesday, December 3rd, it was Auburndale winning it 75-37, leading it 40-15 at the break. In that ball game, Assumption's Alex Sullivan and Bryson Galbraith each had 10 points, while for Auburndale it was Fletcher Robb with 16, Hunter Wright 13, Cooper Weinferter 11, and Caden Hoffman had 10. We'll step out, we'll take a break, get a little business done, and we'll come back with our starting lineups right after this, as you're listening to AM 1320 WFHR, as well as on the World Wide Web, WFHR.com and ZaleskiSports.com. Back with more from Assumption right after this.
Why wait for the first cold day to find out your furnace doesn't work? Call Comfort Air Heating, Cooling, Plumbing, your local Bryant dealer, for a clean and check to guarantee your system runs safely and efficiently all winter long. From heating installations to maintenance and repair, our Bryant experts do whatever it takes to make cozy and warm the new norm. And with our licensed plumbers, trust Comfort Air for your home's complete care.
Visit comfortair.biz. That's comfortair.biz.
Nearly 500 new sports fans are born each year at Aspirus Riverview Family Birthplace. The brand new birthplace features hotel-style suites, equipped with a whirlpool tub, walk-in shower, 2 flat-screen TVs, a mini fridge, and a queen-size sleeper sofa. If you're adding to your roster soon, choose Aspirus Riverview Family Birthplace. Aspirus, passion for excellence, compassion for people.
Do you dread opening your cable or satellite bill each month? Tired of paying for a bunch of channels you don't even watch? Then maybe it's time you took a look at streaming TV. Streaming TV is simply a new way to get television content. Instead of using a traditional cable box or satellite dish, you can get programming delivered to your TV via the internet through a smart TV or streaming device. Skinnier channel items make streaming services budget-friendly and give you more control over which channels you pay for. Visit Solaris.net for a number of tools to help get you started. They'll help you calculate the internet speed you need, show you how to install your streaming device, and even help you decide which streaming service is best for you. For a limited time, you'll get a free Roku streaming stick when you sign up for Solaris Internet, so you can try streaming risk-free. So what do you say? Are you ready to kick your cable to the curb and start saving money by streaming TV? Solaris can help. Stop in, call, or visit them at Solaris.net to learn more.
Solaris Media Shower is currently available in Arkdale, Nakusa, Port Edwards, Rudolph, Wisconsin Rapids, and the town of Plover. Certain restrictions may apply.
Don't take chances with do-it-yourself plumbing. Call the experts at Comfort Air Heating, Cooling, Plumbing. More than your trusted Bryant dealer, Comfort Air also has a licensed master plumber on staff who ensures watertight service every time. Whether it's fixing a leaky faucet, repairing a broken water heater, or installing a new toilet. When you need plumbing done right, or help with your Bryant heating or cooling system, trust the team who always does whatever it takes.
Visit comfortair.biz. That's comfortair.biz.
Paper City Savings realizes the way we do banking is different for everyone, and that's why we provide the best of both worlds. We offer face-to-face personal customer service along with the latest in technology. providing our customers with convenient banking to fit their lifestyle is important to us. You want the best of both worlds in banking? Look no further than Paper City Savings. Paper City Savings, a proud sponsor of area high school sports, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Miss Molly Thomas and the Assumption Band with our national anthem, and Father Menzel on the trombone, a little special feature for us here tonight. They're introducing the starting lineups for tonight's contest. We need to do the same. First of all, for Chad Weinfurter's Auburndale Apaches, 11-1 on the season, 7-1 in second place in the Marawood South Conference action. They will start coach's son, Cooper Weinfurter, a 6-foot senior at point guard. Another guard tonight, Paul Colrus, 5'10" and a senior. Third guard is Hunter Wright, 5'11" and a junior. And the fourth, Fletcher Robb, 5'10" and a senior. And the forward tonight, Cody Trowbridge, 6 foot. He's a senior. So not a real tall lineup, but talking to coach before the game, he said they just have to put a lot of pressure on you and hit their shots. For Gary Weisenbeck's Assumption Royals, they will start 3 guards tonight. Ryan Shaw, 5'9" freshman, will run the show, along with Dennis Maytott, a 6-foot senior, and Reed Dillman, 5'7" and a sophomore. And the forwards tonight, Bryson Galbraith, a 5'10" sophomore, and Alex Sullivan, a 6'1" sophomore. And those are the starting lineups for tonight's contest between the Royals and the Apaches. So the Royals going away from their bench, away from AM 1320 WFHR as we start things out here with the was supposed to be a start 15 minutes ago. JV game went a little bit long, but we're on the air and we're underway as the tip is controlled by the Apaches. And it's in the hands of Colrus as we get underway here. They're going from left to right. They've got all blue uniforms, a little white on the lettering and numerals and down the side. And the first shot can be taken from the left wing. That does not fall that time for Fletcher Robb, and the Royals secure the rebound as they get their first possession of the ball game. Boy, my first opportunity to do a basketball game since before Christmas. I had a chance to get over and see a great Rapids hockey game between them and Everest, but good to get back in the basketball saddle as well. Royals in the forecourt, man-to-man being employed by the Apaches as the ball in the hands of Maytott for the Royals. He'll go left side to Dillman. Reed will swing it further left side to Ryan Shaw. He bounces it once with the left hand on the left wing and then bounces it over back on top to Dillman. Reed will go right side to Sullivan. Looks to go baseline, cut off there defensively by Trowbridge. He'll go back on top and now back to the right side. 3-bomb on the way. Good for Alex Sullivan. First 3 of the ball game, I should say, for the Royals and either team. 3-0 Assumption. Played 1 minute 15 seconds thus far here in half number 1. Royals back in a little 2-3 zone in this possession by the Apaches. Get it down inside into the hands of Colrus, and then he kicks it back out to Hunter Wright. Hunter goes to coach's son, Weinfurter. Cooper will give it over to Wright. Left side, Robb 3-bomb on the way for the answer. Fletcher Robb, the 5'10 senior, knots things up as the Apaches come out with a little 2-on-2 full court pressure, and Ryan Shaw breaks that pretty easily with the dribble right in front of the scorer's table. Now he'll set it up between the rings, cross the dribble over, and leave it on the left-hand side to Galbraith. Galbraith with the left hand goes baseline. Out into the hands of Maytott. Little jump fake off the glass, just a little bit too hard. And the rebound secured by Weinfurter of the Apaches. 3-3, 15:40 to go, first half of action from Assumption. Apaches into the forecourt. Weinfurter in front of the Royals bench on the baseline. They'll rotate it around, get it to the paint, down low. Nice little feed down low into the hands of Wright, and he gets his first 2 tonight. 5-3 Auburndale. Maytott with the dribble. Backs it near the timeline and then gets it to Galbraith. Baseline, they'll swing it around. Shaw On top, Sullivan. He's between the circles, about 5 feet beyond the arc. Leaves it for Shaw, and they'll reload the offense. 5-3 Apaches, just underway. Inside, Galbraith walked. Just got going a little bit too quickly, and they got him for the travel. Talking to Coach Weisenbeck before the contest as well, said he's having a fun year. Sometimes people think that record is indicative of what type of year the kids have, but not always true. Same thing, talking to Coach Weinfurter about the same thing. They get it down inside, go baseline, kick back out to Weinfurter. He said, yeah, we're having a great year. We're having a fun year. Everybody's enjoying this fun year record-wise and with each other. But he also agreed there's some years and the record doesn't show up, but you have a great time with your team and each other. 3-bomb on the way by Cooper Weinfurter. He'll bury it. They got 2 threes already, do the Apaches. And it's 8-3 now in favor of Auburndale. Dillman inside. Nice look. Sullivan back out on top. Shaw swinging around left side. Galbraith right back over to Shaw. Just left to the top of the wheel. Now involved Dillman. Sullivan thought about a 3. Trowbridge on him, so he doesn't take the shot. Get it down low. Left hand. Galbraith. High arcing shot off the back of the bracket. No. Weinfurter with the rebound for Auburndale. Straight up the court he comes. Royals a little 1-2-2 look this time on defense. Left side, right, 3-ball, doesn't go. Fletcher Robb, excuse me. And the Royals get the rebound and hurry it into the front court. 13:33 here in half number 1, I should say. 8-3 Apaches. Still playing that man-to-man defense against the Royals. Dillman goes to Maytott. Dennis will leave it on the baseline, and we're going to get another walk on the Royals, this time down low in the paint. TO number 2 on Assumption. 13:15 is what the time says. 8-3 is the score in favor of Auburndale. Wright dribbles it through the defense, dumps it down underneath, blocked from behind by the Royals' Dennis Maytott, and then has it poke checked away from behind. Weinfurter has it knocked away as he tried to get the pass over into the hands of Hunter Wright. And the Apaches will retain possession right in front of the Royal student body on the far side of the gymnasium down to our right as we see it here from high atop. The Royals perch here. Get it down low, get it inside, put it off the glass. Hunter Wright, book it. Hunter now with 2 baskets. He has 4 points. And the lead is now 10-3. Maytott crosses the dribble and the half-court stripe. Takes it all the way to the right wing. Now reverses his dribble between the circles to Shaw. Ryan bounces it with the right hand a couple of times. Keeps the dribble alive. Tries to turn the edge at the right elbow and then bounces it in the corner to Dillman. Dillman has a poke checked away. Here come the Apaches the other way. Put it up, put it down for Fletcher Robb. He's now got a 3-pointer and a 2-pointer, and Coach Weisenbeck says he wants a full timeout. We'll step out with him. You're listening to AM 1320 FHR.
It's not just a home or a car, it's the 6 months you saved for your Ultra HD flat screen just in time for basketball season. And the overtime you worked for that 3rd car so your teen can drive himself to practice. While other insurance companies just see them as a bundle or a combo, State Farm agent Carrie Van Ert sees your home and car as things you work really hard for. Carrie understands what your things really mean to you and is here to help you give them the protection they deserve. Talk to State Farm agent Carrie Van Ert in Wisconsin Rapids for your home and auto insurance today.
Why wait for the first cold day to find out your furnace doesn't work? Call Comfort Air Heating Cooling Plumbing, your local Bryant dealer, for a clean and check to guarantee your system runs safely and efficiently all winter long. From heating installations to maintenance and repair, our Bryant experts do whatever it takes to make cozy and warm the new norm. And with our licensed plumbers, trust Comfort Air for your home's complete care.
Visit comfortair.biz. That's comfortair.biz.
12-10 remaining here in half number 1. 12-3 is the score in favor of Auburndale. Checking into the contest, Nick Lieberg, a 5'11 freshman for the Royals, replacing Bryson Galbraith. Assumption basketball coming out of TO. They get on the left baseline. Little 8-foot jump shot will not fall for Dillman. And the Apaches with a rebound into the forecourt up the far side of the gymnasium. It's a little more 1-3-1-ish now for the Royals on the defense as they go on to the right baseline. And Cooper Weinfurter filling it up again from the water cooler. And Coach Weisenbeck's son Garrett over there. Could have blocked the shot, but decided not to. Get it down low, left hand, put up the jumper, doesn't go for Sullivan. And the rebound into the hands of Wright. Weinfurter up ahead, catches the pass in the paint. Nice look. Dipsy-doo for two for Skylar Gilhausen, 5'10" junior who snuck into the ball game during that last TO for the Apaches. 17-3 up on top. Get it down low. Sullivan, kick it back out to Dillman, and he walked. 5 turnovers now on the Royals. Apaches yet to turn it over. So Hunter Wright. Now we'll bring it up as the Royals look like they're going to go man-to-man on this possession. Switch on the handoff that time between Rob and Wright. Rob with it. He'll go to Wright as they hand it off. Weinfurter, right side, a little pump fake on the 3-shot. Goes to the right elbow, kicks over left-hand side. 3-bomb on the way, and it is good for Fletcher Robb. He's got 2 3-bombs along with a basket. He's now got 8 points, and it's 20-3 Auburndale. Got a good squad this year to the Apaches. Into the forecourt. Shaw has it partially knocked free, but Royals able to pick it up. Sullivan to do so, and kick going to be called on Rob as Dillman tried to pass it back out on top to the hands of Maytot. 10 minutes, 21 seconds still left here in half one. 20-3 Auburndale. Pass on the baseline. Sullivan goes strong there, and we're going to get a body push going to be called on Dylan Pawn, 6'1" senior, who also snuck in the contest. I'll tell you what, you got to watch Coach Weinfurter. Let's sneak those guys in on me. Lieberg just uses his body, gets down low, puts up the shot. Doesn't go, but we're going to get a foul. And it's going to go on one of 2 players. We're going to call it on Lieberg. Could have also gotten it on a push from the front. It'll be the first on the Royals. Nick Lieberg gets that first foul. Caden Hoffman, a 5'8" junior. We'll see his first PT tonight. Full court pressure man now by Assumption. All this is going to hopefully pay dividends down the road a couple of years. Basically got a JV squad here for the Royals. 1 senior, the rest freshmen and sophomores. Bounce it inside, left hand off the glass. Dylan Pawn, good. And Coach Weisenbeck's going to take 30. Nope, going to take a full this time. So while he takes a full, let's do the save. 1 minute. Back with more after this.
Do you dread opening your cable or satellite bill each month? Tired of paying for a bunch of channels you don't even watch? Then maybe it's time you took a look at streaming TV. Streaming TV is simply a new way to get television content. Instead of using a traditional cable box or satellite dish, you can get programming delivered to your TV via the internet through a smart TV or streaming device. Skinnier channel items make streaming services budget-friendly and give you more control over which channels you pay for. Visit Solaris.net for a number of tools to help get you started. They'll help you calculate the internet speed you need, show you how to install your streaming device, and even help you decide which streaming service is best for you. For a limited time, you'll get a free Roku streaming stick when you sign up for Solaris Internet, so you can try streaming risk-free. So what do you say? Are you ready to kick your cable to the curb and start saving money by streaming TV? Solaris can help. Stop in, call, or visit them at Solaris.net to learn more.
Solaris Media Shower is currently available in Auburndale, Nakusa, Port Edwards, Rudolph, Wisconsin Rapids, and the town of Plover. Certain restrictions may apply.
That gun means there's 9 minutes and 54 seconds left in half number one as the Apaches flex their proverbial muscle here to start things out and lead at 22-3. Royals basketball as they come out of that timeout. Maytot goes right side. Dillman, 3-bomb on the way. Come on, baby, no. Rebound, Lieberg goes high in the sky, just can't quite control it. And it'll be Auburndale basketball. Still full court man pressure by Assumption. Hoffman looking to inbound, finally does so to Weinfurter. They'll clear out and let Cooper bring it up. Crosses left, right behind the back, streaks into the forecourt. Right side, Hoffman goes into the paint, bounces it down inside to Pawn. Now on the baseline, right with it. Swing it around. Skylar Gilhausen now back on top. Weinfurter can't get it to go. Battle for the rebound. Gilhausen had it momentarily, but then he got it knocked free, but they say that's because there was a foul. So Reed Dillman, the sophomore, his first personal. Kemp Ross will check in for the Royals. Bryson Gelbreth will come back in. Sullivan and Lieberg will head over and catch a break for Assumption. 9:14 to go, half number one, 22-3 Apaches. Weinfurter on the inbound to Hoffman. He's on the left baseline. They rotate the arc, whistle it down inside. Pawn, nice catch, turn, finish. Dylan Pawn with a couple of baskets. He has 4. And the Royals with man pressure being employed against them in the backcourt as well. Will kick that time on the steal. Hunter Wright put it up and put it in. Into the forecourt. Nice break of the press that time by the Royals. 4 quick passes. And the Royals have it at the top of the wheel. Inside, jab step. Get it over to Galbraith. Take it to the rack. Pump fake. Put it up. And they're going to call a walk. More substitutes coming in. Fletcher Robb back in. He'll replace Hunter Wright for the Apaches. Inbounds comes to Cooper Weinfurter, and then they say Reed Dillman, when he knocked it away, reached in and got him on the yard. It's going to be number 2 on Reed, I think. Into the forecourt we come, and we got a jump ball. As hustling down was Caden Hoffman, and Royals able to tie that thing up. Last foul went on Dennis Maytot, not Dillman, so they say 1 on Reed and 1 on Dennis. Maytot in the backcourt. They're trying to double team him, and as he tries to get the pass ahead, it's taken away by Skylar Gilhausen. Spin it up ahead to Robb. Put up the jumper. It won't fall. Nice defensive effort that time by Galbraith, and they'll say keep it down here. (26-3). Apaches leading, 8:06 remaining here in half number one. Inbounds to Hoffman. Dribble penetration, kick it out. Robb with a 3 ball, doesn't fall. Rebound inside for Dylan Pawn. He's got another 2. Dylan, 6'1". The biggest player they've got, and now the pass up ahead to Weinfurter. Put it up and in. He got the steal. Ball was free, and he put it up and down, and another full timeout going to be taken by Coach Weisenbeck. Well, he takes a full, we'll do the same. You're listening to AM 1320 WFHR, as well as ZaleskiSports.com. Back with more after this.
Nearly 500 new sports fans are born each year at Aspirus Riverview Family Birthplace. The brand new birthplace features hotel-style suites, equipped with a whirlpool tub, walk-in shower, 2 flat-screen TVs, a mini fridge, and a queen-size sleeper sofa. If you're adding to your roster soon, choose Aspirus Riverview Family Birthplace. Aspirus, passion for excellence, compassion for people.
Paper City Savings realizes the way we do banking is different for everyone, and that's why we provide the best of both worlds. We offer face-to-face personal customer service along with the latest in technology. Providing our customers with convenient banking to fit their lifestyle is important to us. You want the best of both worlds in banking? Look no further than Paper City Savings. Paper City Savings, a proud sponsor of area high school sports, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Cody Trowbridge back into the ball game for the Apaches, as well as Paul Colross. Assumption basketball facing full court man pressure, trailing it by about as much as the Chiefs trailed the other day. Going to take a few more than 4 touchdown passes, though, to get back in this. 30-3 right now in favor of Auburndale. Shaw takes it across the 10-second line, goes left-hand side. Galbraith, 3 ball on the way. Yes! Nice shot, Bryson. Crowd looking for something to react to, and they got it from Bryson. Pressure against right in the back court by Dillman. He'll go to Robb. Top of the wheel. That's Colross. Little run around, hand off, go to the basket, put it up, put it down. Fletcher Robb, he's got 2 3-bombs and he's got 2 baskets. Add that up and he's got 10 points. Royals into the front court. Shaw just across the 10-second line. They'll pass it all the way to the right wing to Dillman, then back over to Maytot, and Shaw starts it again. They're looking to double team him from behind, but he goes right side to Sullivan before he can get doubled. Sullivan goes left side, Galbraith. Auburndale moving their feet very well and causing the Royals a lot of difficulty just trying to get away from double teams. Seems every pass they make, there's a double team. There was a triple team. Left side, 3 ball on the way. Doesn't fall that time for Dillman. And the rebound secured by Auburndale. Right will go left side, Colrose. Hand it off into the hands of Jason Wilcox. Inside, jump stop, put it up off the glass. Doesn't fall, and the rebound secured by Sullivan. Jason Wilcox into the ball game for the first time tonight. He's a 5'11 senior for Coach Weinfurter. 6 minutes still to go here in this first half of play. And on the inside, we got a foul going to be called on Colross. For Paul, it'll be his second on the Apaches. Nick Lieberg back into the ball game for Assumption as he replaces Alex Sullivan. Dillman will trigger the inbounds on the far side of the gym. Does so on top to Shaw. Ryan with the left-hand dribble towards the top of the wheel, and then picks up that dribble and goes to Galbraith. Bryson put it on the floor with the right hand a couple of times, cross it to the left, and leaves it on the left-hand side to Maytot. Dennis looking for a screen, dribbles it to the jump circle at half court. Roll it inside, Galbraith, and we're going to get a hand check, going to be called, I believe, on Wilcox. It is. For Jason, it'll be his first, team's third. And he'll take a seat and be replaced by Cooper Weinfurter. The 6-foot senior coach's son back into the ball game. Royals on the inbound. Lieberg backs his way inside, kicks it to the right side. Maytot with the dribble to the wing from the baseline. Now looking to go all the way between the circles before leaving it to Shaw, just to the left of the top of the wheel. Ryan tries to pass it down inside, gets a poke checked away, put up the layup, good for Hunter Wright, and he draws the foul as well. And that foul is going to be on Ryan Shaw, the freshman, his first, team's fourth. So first free throw of the contest will be shot here from Hunter Wright. Puts it on the way, and it rattles around and comes on out. And the board is secured by Maytot for Assumption. A little pressure in the backcourt, looking for some help. Gets it in the form of Nick Lieberg. Nick goes between the legs with the dribble. Now leaves it on top to Galbraith. Bryson ball above the head. Still got that dribble alive. Now he puts it on the floor, crosses it over. Shaw back out to Maytot. And they'll reload the offense. Left side, Shaw, pound the pavement once before leaving it in the hands of Lieberg. Nick goes right back to Ryan. Ryan at the left wing, dribbling his way towards the top of the wheel. Now reverses the action towards the left wing. Now back towards the top. Turn the corner, picks up that dribble, tries to go back door on the pass, and we're going to get a body called on the blocking foul on the Apaches. And this will be on Colross, his second, team's fourth. Both teams with 4 fouls. Skylar Gilhausen, the 5'10 junior, will come back in, replacing Colross. And it'll be the Royals to inbound it to Maytot, about 12 feet from the basket. Works his way inside, high off the glass, no, but he gets fouled from behind. And that'll be on Trowbridge. his first, team's fifth, but 2 free throws now for Maytot as he was fouled in the act of shooting. Dennis's free throw is on the way. A little hard off the back of the bracket. Keep it at 34-6. Auburndale, 4:19 remaining here in this first half of play. Second free throw is in the air, and this one is good. Nothing but a swish that time for Maytot. 34-7. Wright has it just stripped away from him by Maytot, and the Royals get the second unofficial turnover on the Apaches. Maytot take it down the lane, put a runner up, doesn't go, tipped out of bounds by Weinferter. Will keep it on the left end of the court. Royals basketball, exactly 4 minutes to go, half one. So Maytot will inbound it from the right side of the basket, does so to Galbraith, kick it out to Lieberg, pump fake the 3-ball, dribble it into the paint, jump stop, put up the shot, partially blocked, and the rebound secured by Weinferter. Up ahead, he'll go into the hands of Hunter Wright. Hunter will slam on the brakes and set things up. Directs traffic, takes it to the top of the wheel, and we're going to reach and foul called on Galbraith. First on Bryson, 5th on the team. So 5 different players with 1 foul apiece for Assumption. Weinferter will inbound it to Gilhausen. Right back to Weinferter. 3-bomb on the way. He just knocked down his third 3 of the first half to go along with a 2-point basket. He now has 11 points to lead all scorers. Maytot gets it across the timeline up ahead to Dillman, and then leave it for Shaw as he dribbles it right to the free throw line. Galbraith looking for a backdoor cut. Nice move. Shot doesn't fall that time, however, for the Royals, as Dillman couldn't get it to stay down. And we're at the 3-minute mark. Handoff, try to turn the corner, do the Apaches, get it in the corner. 3-bomb on the way. That's going to be another splash for Hunter Wright. His first 3-ball. He now has 11 points. So he and Cooper, Weidenferter with 11 each. And Shaw tries to pass it up ahead, knocked out of bounds. As Dylan Pawn will come back in for the Apaches, it'll be Royal basketball right in front of the seat that was vacated by Pawn and now filled by Trowbridge. 2:45 to go, half number 1, 40-7 Apaches. Shaw to Galbraith, down the lane, right hand, doesn't go, just a little bit too hard. You know, coach has got to be happy with the execution there. It'll fall in the future. 3-bomb on the way, Weinferter. That one's a little bit wide right. Lieberg high in the sky for the rebound. And 2:22 in the first half, Assumption basketball. Shaw penetrate, put up a shot. Come on, baby, no. It was hanging on the rim and it would not fall. And we'll have 2 free throws upcoming for Ryan Shaw, the freshman, 5'9", for Coach Weisenbeck. So Skylar Gilhausen gets his first personal. And Shaw gets his first point. 40-8, Royals trailing it. All Apaches, 5 of them with 1 foul. 4 of them with 1 foul. Paul Colros with 2. Second free throw off the bracket. Rebound, Weinferter for Auburndale. So we approach the 2-minute mark of half number 1. Auburndale on top 40-8. Try to lob it inside. Pass a little bit too high and strong, and Ryan Shaw picks it off for the Royals. Galbraith on the baseline. He's on the left baseline. Dribbling with the right hand, looking for a screen. And he'll go on top to Shaw, who will dribble it with the right hand twice and then pick up that dribble. Lieberg, left wing, 5 feet behind the 3-point line. Now they'll try to dump it down inside to Shaw. It's poked away, knocked out of bounds. Last touch, they'll say, by Rob of the Apaches. Buck 38 still remaining in half number 1. The Royals with the basketball, down by 32. Shaw catches the inbound, spins it, looks inside, nothing there, so it kicks back out to Galbraith. They try to hand it off that time, ball knocked free and picked up by the Apaches, and they'll reload the offense in the hands of Hunter Wright. He's between the circles with the dribble. Left side, Fletcher Robb with it. Weinfurter swing it around to the right baseline. Left side double screen that time for Wright. Couldn't get the shot off, however. Inside to Weinfurter, back out to Gilhausen. He'll let the 3-ball fly. Comes up just a little bit short. Ball hits the floor. Good box out that time by Ryan Shaw. He'll hurry it into the forecourt on the baseline. That's Dillman with it. Back out between the circles. Maytot backs it off and says, let's reload this thing with 45 seconds to go. Now he dribble penetrates. Little scoop for 2. Dennis Maytot with the hoop. And he'll go to the free throw line where he's 1 for 2 tonight. Fletcher Robb picks up his first personal. Team 7th. Free throw by Maytot. It's good. He's now 2 for 3, has 4 points. And we've got 40 seconds to go. Long pass up ahead to Robb. He'll take it all the way with the left hand. Has it blocked away by Maytot, and then losing it out of bounds is Hunter Wright. So the Royals force a turnover there. And with 35 seconds remaining, see what they can pull off here before halftime. Ryan Shaw down the lane, goes right side. That's Dillman. Maytot beyond the arc. Dribble penetration. Weinfurter forces him back outside of the line. 20 seconds to go. Across the dribble, Shaw, spin it, goes into the paint, dribbles it back out. Down to 10 seconds remaining in the half. Run a little screen for Dillman. Hit it down low, Galbraith, he walked. Yep. Just shuffled the feet a little bit with 4.8 to go. Let's see what the Apaches can throw together here in the final 0.2 of a second, less than 5. Long pass ahead to Cooper Weinfurter. He'll go on the baseline. 3-bomb on the way. Splash it down at the buzzer for Fletcher Robb, and we have come to the end of half number 1, where the scoreboard reads the Auburndale Apaches 43, the Assumption Royals 11. We're going to send it back to our studios, and we'll have Don Chesborough take us through our halftime here from Assumption. As we step out, you're listening to AM 1320 WFHR, as well as on the World Wide Web, WFHR.com and ZaleskiSports.com. Back with more from Assumption after this. Don said he couldn't quite read the clock, so I just tipped it a little more, but I don't know if it needs to be zoomed in more. I asked him if it helped. Hey, buddy. What time are you thinking of getting me started again? No, that's fine. So what time will that be on the clock? Oh, I see what you're saying. I thought you meant 1:15 from now. Okay, so I'll start at when it says 1. I gotcha. Thank you. Bye-bye. Just when I called him, he texted. We start 1 minute right now. Three, two, one. Back here at halftime, where the scoreboard reads the Apaches of Auburndale 43, the Assumption Royals 11. The Apaches led in scoring by Fletcher Robb with 13 points, Cooper Weinfurter and Hunter Wright with 11 points each. After that, it was 6 for Dylan Pawn and 2 for Skylar Gilhausen. For the Assumption Royals, 4 points for Dennis Maytott, 3 for Bryson Galbraith, as well as Alex Sullivan, and a free throw for Ryan Shaw. From the free throw line, the Royals were 3 for 5 for 60%, and the Apaches only shot 1 free throw on the half, did not convert. Unofficially, I've got 11 turnovers on the Royals, while there have been 4 committed by Auburndale. JV action tonight. It was Auburndale victorious 59-20. Aaron Livernash leading the way for Assumption with 7 points. Kemp Ross and Cade Stotts each had 4 points. Nick Lieberg with 3, and Blake Lobner had 2. Leading all scorers was for the Apaches, Gavin White Eagle with 12, and Mateo Alvarez Fernandez had 11. So great big thanks to Don Chesborough for taking us through halftime. And we are set now to start half number 2 with the Apaches going away from AM 1320, and they will start with the first possession of the half, and a reach in going to be whistled against the Royals. Reed, or they can call that on Ryan Shaw, I think. Nope, they are going to say Reed Dillman, sorry. So that's now the second on Reed. First Assumption Royal to have more than one foul. And so the Auburndale Apaches will start it and try it again. Rob for three, straight away. That goes just a little bit wide right and then rolls around the rim off to the left. And the Royals into the front court now with their first offensive set. Ryan Shaw dribbles it towards the top of the wheel, leaves it for Dillman, and goes on the left side to Galbraith. Bryson has it poked out of bounds. It'll stay a Royal basketball. Heading towards AM 1320 on your radio dial. Played 40 seconds thus far here in half number 2. Neither team has gotten onto the scoreboard thus far. Apache's little 2-3 zone defense to start out half number 2 against the Royals. No look pass inside to Galbraith. He goes right hand side. Maytot for three. No. Hit the rim twice but wouldn't go. Weinfurter able to save it. He goes the right back to Weinfurter. Cooper will take it down the lane, put it up, and gets fouled. We've got a couple of different officials with their hand up and fist shut. And that usually means a foul, and it does. It's going to be against Reed Dillman. Just like that, Reed got a couple of quick fouls here in half number 2. Now they say he's got 4. See, I thought I had him for 2 earlier in the first half. So he now has 4, and he'll take a seat and be replaced by Nick Lieberg. I had him for 2 earlier, but I questioned myself because it went to 1, so he does now have 4. Weinfurter's free throw on the way, and he hits both of them. So Cooper now also with 13 points for the Apaches. And it's 45-11. Minute and 20 seconds gone by in half number 2. Royals still against the 2-3 zone defense of the Apaches. Shaw has it go off of his hands, and he saves it, but bounces into the hands of the Apaches up ahead. Put it up with the right hand from the left side, and Caden Hunter Wright now with 13. So Rob Wright and Weinfurter all have 13 points. Makes a grand total of 39 for the Apaches. Thus far tonight, we have played just 2 minutes in half number 2. Ball goes down into the corner to Sullivan, and when he throws it back to Shaw, and goes through his hands and goes into the backcourt, it'll be turnover on Assumption. Weinfurter catches the inbounds in the backcourt from Hunter Wright. Royals man-to-man defense. Cole Ross tries to turn the edge, cut off. He'll leave it for Rob and rotate the perimeter. Cole Ross, dump it inside. Nice pass. Coming up a little short on the shot, but the rebound to the Apaches. They'll get it out to Wright, and on the floor we'll have a reach-in called on Assumption. It's going to be on Maytot. For Dennis, it'll be his second, team's third. Cooper Weinfurter to inbound it from the right side of the basket. Does so to Wright, put up the jumper, it won't fall. Rebound secured by Sullivan of the Royals. Goes to the right wing. Shaw just left of the circles. Over to Maytot. Cross the dribble a couple of times in front and back of the arc. Now dribble penetration just inside the elbow. Left side Shaw. Bounce it around to Galbraith. Almost shuffled the pivot foot that time. And they'll get it out to Maytot to reload the offense. Still that 2-3 zone being employed by the Apaches. Lieberg on the baseline, double team there. Gets it out to Shaw. Come around the baseline the other side, and Sullivan can't quite hang on to it, and we'll go the other way. 14:40 still remaining. 47-11 4-0 right now. The Apaches starting out half number 2 as we have played 3.5 minutes. Weinfurter up ahead, left side, right. Back to Weinfurter, 3, good. Cooper Weinfurter now with 4 3-bombs on the ball game. He's got 5 points in the half, and he's got 16 on the night. And they hit the halfway mark of the century mark here. We'll be right back here tomorrow night, about the same time, weather permitting. It'll be girls basketball as the Royals will step out of conference and take on Central Wisconsin South Pacelli Cardinals. Dribble penetration, put up a tough shot. Alex Sullivan uses rim and glass. That's his first basket since a 3-bomb early in the ball game. Into the forecourt, Cole Ross gets it out to Robb, put up the jumper, off the rim short, and the rebound secured by the Royals. Shaw up ahead, left side, Galbraith loading up a 3-bomb, yes! Bryson Galbraith, his second 3 of the night. And the Royals now with 16 points. 13:20 on your radio dial and on the scoreboard clock here from Assumption High School. Royals on the defensive end now. The Apaches rotate the arc with the dribble and the pass. Weinfurter. Dribble penetration, left hand, goes to the basket, and he's going to be fouled from behind by Maytot, and that's going to be number 3 on Dennis. So a couple more free tosses here for Cooper. He's a perfect 2 for 2 from the charity stripe. Royals get set to send in 3 substitutes if he can knock down the first, and he does. Cade Stotts, a 6'1 freshman, into the ball game for the Royals. Second free throw on the way, good. And 52-16 now as Maytot into the forecourt. Jack Klott, freshman on the ball for the Royals. Little kick it out to Maytot, top of the wheel. Jumper off the bracket, no. Rebound Apaches. Here comes right, left hand, partially blocked. Kick it back out on top. Weinfurter going to load up another 3-ball and hit it again. Cooper now with 5 3-balls. He's got 10 points in half number 2. Maytot, top of the wheel, goes over to Klott. I'm assuming that it is Jake Klott because he was not listed on the varsity roster, but it's the same number as the junior varsity roster, so we're going to go with that. Inside to Kemp Ross. Back out to Maytot. Over to Klott. And right back over to Maytot. They play catch on the top against this 2-3 zone defense. Klott will fire up the 3-ball. No, but on the rebound, we're going to get a push from behind. It's going to go against Sullivan. For Alec, it'll be his first personal. So the Apaches will get some full court man pressure from the Royals. Stotts is going against Wright. Wright going to take it all the way, bounce it over on the right side. Pawn can't get it to go, but he gets fouled. And this whistle will go against Sullivan. So Alec picks up 2 quickies. And Dylan Pawn to the charity stripe for his first opportunity to shoot free throws tonight. Too long on that first attempt. 55-16 Apaches. 11:33 still to go in this contest. Pawn's second free throw in the air, and it is no good, a little bit short. Hit the backboard, but would not go through, and the rebound secured by Cade Stotts, the 6'1 freshman. a whole host of freshmen and sophomores for the Royals. And we're going to get a timeout taken by Coach Weisenbeck, and I think he's going to take himself a 30-second timeout. While he steps out for 30, let's do the same. You're listening to AM 1320 FHR.
And now the continuing adventures of Captain Collision.
Aha, the phone. Hello, Mankey's Automotive and Collision Center.
Hi, Captain Collision. I was backing out of the driveway and trying to text my friend and hit the snowbank thingy, and boom. Know what I mean?
Of course. Of course, Rob and the rest of the Mankey team can fix anything. They can give you a free estimate, free pickup and delivery, and a lifetime warranty on your repair work. Now let's get to work. Mankey's Automotive and Collision Repair, 25th Avenue in Wisconsin Rapids. We meet the nicest people by accident.
Back at Assumption High School, Coach Weisenbeck encouraging the troops to keep battling, trailing at 55-16. Exhibiting a lot of patience with this young squad, knowing that they're only going to get better with time, and he says they're getting better already as the year has gone on. Just staying battling. Pass heading over towards the left side of the court that Klott, the freshman, can't handle, and it's turnover on the Royals. Galbraith and Lieberg coming back into the game, replacing Stotts and Kemp Ross for Assumption. Yeah, when you're putting in sophomores and freshmen, it's a learning experience, that's for sure. Almost at the 11-minute mark now as the Apaches in the forecourt. Caden Hoffman will hand it off to Skylar Gilhausen. In the corner, back to Hoffman. Rob between the legs with the dribble, now hands it back off to Hoffman. He'll walk and carry the basketball. Unofficially, that's the first turnover of the half for the Apaches and fifth of the game for Auburndale. 10:45 is the time remaining, 55-16. Auburndale on top. Left side, three bomb on the air. Long and wide that time for Jack Klott. And the Apaches get the rebound. They come into the front court with the dribble, hand it off. Right to Rob, put it up off the glass, and Fletcher Rob has 15 points. 57-16. Apaches comfortably on top here in half number 2 as we approach the 10-minute mark. 2-3 zone after playing basically all man-to-man in the first half and full court pressure on it as well. Good to mix it up a little bit, get a little work on that for the Apaches as well. Galbraith down low, bounce it once, put it up with the right hand, doesn't go. Rebound by Gilhausen. Skylar between the legs to the left elbow, picks up the dribble, hands it off to right, back over to Gilhausen. Feed it down inside, ball comes free. Pawn can't handle it. Turnover number 6 on Auburndale. And Galbraith hurries it into the front court, and as he got to the baseline, just lost control of it, tried to save it, but they said he stepped on the line. Maytott and Klott out of the ball game for the Royals. Lieberg and Dillman back in for Coach Weisenbeck. 57-16, 9 1/4 to go here from Assumption. Right to Rob. Rob in the middle of the paint, jumps in the sky. They get it down low to Pawn. He stumbles a bit, and it's picked up and rotated to the right side to right. Hoffman in the right wing goes down to the baseline. Pawn pops out with the help. Lieberg almost knocked it free. Pawn regathers. They go on the left-hand side. Hoffman for 3. No. Rebound secured by Sullivan. Down on the right side. 3 bomb on the way for Dillman. It won't fall, and ball goes out of bounds. It'll be Apache basketball. Cole Ross back into the ball game, as well as Wilcox for Coach Weinfurter. 57-16 is our score in favor of Auburndale. 8 minutes and 40 seconds remaining. pick the pocket. Shaw to the basket, and he gets fouled on the layup attempt as Caden Hoffman had his pocket picked, and then he committed the foul, and that'll put Shaw at the free throw line. He's 1 for 2 from there tonight. That's the first foul on the Apaches here in half number 2 as we played about 9.5 minutes. And the free throw by Ryan is good. He now has 2 free throws and 2 points. 57-17. Ryan's next attempt after 3 dribbles is on the way and rattles, hits the backboard and goes. Cody Trowbridge back in, replacing Dylan Pawn for Coach Weinfurter. 57-18. And the clock is now running as we had a 40-point lead at one point there for the Apaches. Colross to the left elbow, and then when he tries to feed Trowbridge underneath, it went right past his leg and under the arm and skipped out of bounds, and turnover number 7 ensues. So we'll run out the next 7.5 minutes. 3-bomb on the way, doesn't go. Lieberg tries to get the rebound from behind, unable to tip it to one of his teammates, and the Apaches in the front court. Hoffman to the rack, and he's going to be fouled. And he's going to shoot a couple free throws as the foul is whistled against Ryan Shaw, his second personal, team's 7th. First free throw on the way is good for Caden Hoffman. His first point of the ball game. Dennis Maytott back in as he replaces Nick Lieberg. Clock runs right through the free throws and all. If I remember correctly, it'll only stop for timeouts or injuries. Next free throw on the way. Hoffman good. Clock rolls, 6 minutes, 40 seconds remaining. 59-18, Auburndale on top. Maytott thought about a 3 from the left wing, but thought better of it. He'll get it inside instead of Sullivan. He'll kick it out to Shaw. Picks up his dribble. Dillman, 3-bomb on the way. No, and the rebound and a reach-in going to be called on Shaw. It'll be the 3rd on Ryan, and we'll take a walk to the other end to shoot the 1-and-1. Skylar Gilhausen will get the attempts, or attempt, depending if he makes the first or not. Carl Lundgren, a junior, will check into the ball game, as does Cade Krings for Auburndale. And the free throw on the 1-and-1 comes up short. Rebound secured by the Royals' Dennis Maytott. And over to Ryan Shaw, 3-ball. Oh, just a wouldn't fall. Board, however, to Sullivan. Maytott, 15-footer on the way. That's a little bit long. And rebound secured by Lundgren. Royals giving some pressure in the backcourt. Maytott reaching in on Gilhausen. Might have called a foul earlier in the game, but at this point in the game, they're going to let him body on. And now a collision, and Shaw takes it away as he is able to hang on to the dribble. Up ahead, Sullivan, little turnaround, put up, no. Rebound to the Apaches. Cade Krings, a junior for Coach Weinfurter. Baseline, back it off, put up the shot. 2 shots up and coming for Carl Lundgren, as he is fouled by Sullivan, his 3rd. And timeout going to be taken by Coach Weisenbeck. I think he'll just take another 30. I think that's all he's got left. Step out with him. You're listening to AM 1320 FHR.
Why wait for the first cold day to find out your furnace doesn't work? Call Comfort Air Heating Cooling Plumbing, your local Bryant dealer, for a clean and check to guarantee your system runs safely and efficiently all winter long. From heating installations to maintenance and repair, our Bryant experts do whatever it takes to make cozy and warm the new norm. And with our licensed plumbers, trust Comfort Air for your home's complete care.
Visit comfortair.biz. That's comfortair.biz.
4 minutes and 47 seconds still remaining as the clock does stop for the timeout. And then once it gets all set, we'll get her going again here. 1-1 coming up for Gilhausen. Now they're going to change it to 2 shots. I don't know why. Foul happened on the other end. So the first free throw comes up short. And the second free throw on the way, and it is good. So Gilhausen 1 for 2. And the clock not running. So there it goes. And a steal that time in the backcourt by Cade Krings. Also into the ball game for the Royals, Terrence Roberson. Jumper, 3 ball on the way from the left side for Krings. Doesn't fall, and the rebound comes down to Assumption. Sullivan to the right wing. Nobody picks him up, so he stops and pops and hooks. Boy, Alec, if they're not going to pick you up, pull a Giannis and let it fly. Here come the Apaches the other way, and we're going to get a travel as Lundgren going a little bit too quick that time. 60-21, Auburndale on top. Clock is now at 4 minutes and counting. Here come the Royals into the front court. Shaw between the circles to Galbraith. Maytot, 3 ball, it rattled and it went. 7 points now for Dennis. 60-24 Auburndale, 3:35 remaining. Swing it right-hand side to Wilcox. He'll hand it off. That's Krings with it. And we're going to get a forearm shiver on the Royals. It's going to be whistled against Bryson Galbraith. His second. And the team now over the limit. 2 free throws up and coming for Krings. And he knocks down the first. The junior gets in the scoreboard. 8 free throws now made here in the second half for the Apaches after only shooting 1 free throw in that first half. Second one doesn't go. Nice high rebound by Maytot for Assumption. Try to get it ahead to Dillman, and sails out of bounds as it was knocked right over the head of Coach Weisenbeck, who had to duck and be very athletic to get out of the way. 2.5 minutes to go. Shaw with it. Still the 2-3 zone by the substitutes for Coach Weinfurter. 3 bomb on the way by Maytot, and now rebound is, I think they're going to say Sullivan on the rebound. Kind of landed kind of hard on that right elbow and got a nice takedown that time, but in basketball that'll just get you a foul, and it'll send Carl Lundgren back to the free throw line to shoot 2 again. So Sullivan now with 4 personals. And 2 minutes exactly to go. Clock runs. Free throw is in the air, and it is good. So Lundgren gets his first points of the ball game. And mass substitutions coming in for the Royals. Lieberg back out there for Assumption. Also Klott. Francis Maytot, a 5'9 freshman, seeing his first PT, and Aaron Livernash, a 6'1 sophomore. Free throw good for Lundgren. He's 2 for 4 from the stripe. He has 2 points. Francis Maytot with the dribble for the Royals. Inside Lieberg. He's at the right elbow. Out. Livernash, 3 ball. Doesn't fall. Rebound put back for Klott. No, but he gets fouled. He shoots 2. Cade Krings, the junior, picks up the foul. 2 fouls on the Apaches here in half number 2. Klott's free throw is on the way and good. And it's just been a very clean half for the Apaches. Second free throw comes up short. So you say, oh, was there a big discrepancy in fouls? No. Just that the Apaches played a very clean contest. So the final 25 seconds to roll off here. Royals going to come with a little full court trap. Still in the backcourt. Going to have to hurry, will the Apaches, to break the 10-second barrier, and they do. Up ahead, Robertson put it up, no. He is fouled, and he'll step up to the free throw line for the Apaches. Terrence Robertson, a sophomore. First free throw on the way, off the bracket, no. And we're in the super bonus, so he gets one more. Free throw on the way, off the bracket, no. Secured by Assumption. Lieberg with 5. Can he get off a shot? Jump it out. On the buzzer, no. And gun sounds, and we have come to the end of our ball game, where the final scoreboard reads: the Auburndale Apaches 63, the Assumption Royals 25. I'm going to add up some numbers. We'll see if Coach Weisenbeck wants to come up and chat a little bit with us. We'll do all of that and more right after this. You're listening. AM 1320, WFHR World Wide Web, WFHR.com, as well as ZaleskiSports.com. I'll add up some numbers. We'll be back with more after this.
With clinics in Wisconsin Rapids, Nakusa, Rome, and Adams, Aspirus has the pros to get you back in the game. Can't wait for a clinic appointment? Stop by Aspirus Doctors Clinic Walk-In. Open weekdays from 7 to 7 and weekends and holidays from 8 to 1. When you're feeling off your game, count on the winning team at Aspirus Riverview Clinics and Aspirus Doctors Clinic. Aspirus, passion for excellence, compassion for people.
Do you dread opening your cable or satellite bill each month? Tired of paying for a bunch of channels you don't even watch? Then maybe it's time you took a look at streaming TV. Streaming TV is simply a new way to get television content. Instead of using a traditional cable box or satellite dish, you can get programming delivered to your TV via the internet through a smart TV or streaming device. Skinnier channel lineups make streaming services budget-friendly and give you more control over which channels you pay for. Visit Solaris.net for a number of tools to help get you started. They'll help you calculate the internet speed you need, show you how to install your streaming device, and even help you decide which streaming service is best for you. For a limited time, you'll get a free Roku streaming stick when you sign up for Solaris Internet, so you can try streaming risk-free. So what do you say? Are you ready to kick your cable to the curb and start saving money by streaming TV? Solaris can help. Stop in, call, or visit them at Solaris.net to learn more.
Solaris Media Shower is currently available in Auburndale, Nakusa, Port Edwards, Rudolph, Wisconsin Rapids, and the town of Plover. Certain restrictions may apply.
Well, it's a final from Assumption High School, where tonight the Auburndale Apaches victorious over the Assumption Royals by the final of 63-25. Apaches jumped out to an early 43-11 halftime lead and outscored the Royals 20-14 in that second half to come away with the W. Taking a look at some of the leading scorers on tonight's ball game. 3 different players in double digits for the Apaches. They were led by the coach's son, Cooper Weinfurter, who finished with 21 points, 15 for Fletcher Robb, and 13 for Hunter Wright. After that, 4 different players in single digits, should say 5. 6 points for Dylan Pawn, 3 points, Skylar Gilhausen, 2 apiece, Cade Hoffman and Carl Lundgren, and Cade Krings got himself a free throw as well. Speaking of free throws, 10 for 20 from the charity stripe were the Apaches for 50%, turning it over 9 times. For the Assumption Royals, 5 different players broke the scoring column. Dennis Matot leading the way with, he had 7 points. Leading the way was Alex Sullivan with 8 points. Dennis Matot had 7, just a point behind. And just a point behind that was Bryson Galbraith with 6, 3 for Ryan Shaw, and a free throw for Jack Klott. 6 for 9 from the charity stripe for the Royals, and they turned it over unofficially 16 times. And in JV action, once again, the Auburndale Apaches victorious here tonight by the final of 59-20. Leading the way for Assumption was Aaron Livernash as he knocked down 7 points. Kemp Ross and Cade Stotts each had 4. Nick Lieberg with 3, and Blake Lobner finished with 2. And the leading scorer in the JV ball game was an Apache. It was Gavin White Eagle with 12 points. Mateo Alvarez Fernandez, he had 7. Next up for the Royals, they'll be at home tomorrow night taking on the Pacelli Cardinals. Pacelli 6-4 overall on the season, 3-2 in third place in the Central Wisconsin South Conference. And that game will be broadcast right here on AM 1320 WFHR, immediately following my broadcast of the Assumption girls basketball game against the Cardinals of Pacelli. We hope that our airtime starts at 5:40. Of course, all of this dependent upon weather, but right now that's our plan. 5:40 for the girls against Pacelli. Follow that up with the boys contest, and we'll bring those games to you both here tomorrow night. Next up for the Apaches, they will play host to Spencer on Tuesday night. So I think that's going to be a wrap here from Assumption High School tonight. As once again our final score, the Apaches 63, the Royals 25. So for Don Chesborough back at our studios, thank you, Don, for the great job as always, and Trevor Zaleski and Sam Hoke sitting next alongside. Appreciate all the company and all the help up here as well. Say a big help and thank you to all of our folks and our sponsors for allowing us to bring you this contest. So Randy Paul saying so long, everybody, as you've been listening to Assumption Royals basketball here, AM 1320 WFHR.